Peace and blessings, soul family. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Talia, and this message is going to be for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Libras, be sure to check your other placements on this channel for a full and complete picture of what could be going on in your life. And always keep in mind that these readings are general, so they may or may not resonate. I also advise if this Libra reading does not resonate for you, check out another Libra reading on my channel. Anything you need to know about me is listed in the description box, from personal bookings to other social media channels. And let's hop right into it, Libra. So, Holy Spirit, I don't know, I feel like the energy feels really light to me, Libra, but let's see what's going on. Ooh, the moon. Okay, the moon. What else for my lovely Libras, Holy Spirit? What else for Libra? Okay. Ooh, cards just a flipping. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right, we got the moon, death. We just had a Scorpio full moon, Page of Swords, Hierophant, Two of Swords. All right, Libra. This is some pretty intense energy for a Libra, okay? Libras are usually lighthearted. That's what I was feeling, but looking at these cards, it could be a lot underneath the surface, Libra, that you're not discussing. Let's clear the energy real quick. Hold on, that was a little flat. All right, Libra, let me take a sip of my coffee and get into it. Leading the reading, we have the moon, Cancerian energy. So I will say, with the moon followed up by the death card, Scorpio energy, there could have been some recent developments with this Scorpio full moon we just had. I believe it was May 12th. Now, I'm recording this on May 16th, but the effects of the full moon, especially a full moon in Scorpio, can go on for quite a bit. You know, there could have been some communication, some fears, some different things bubbling up to the surface for you, Libra, with this full moon, which would have been right on trend with the rest of the collective. Listen, we all had some intense energies happen or swirl around us during this Scorpio full moon. However, for you, Libra, I think there was some clarity around something. Now, this could be around of some sort of commitment with the Page of Swords and Hierophant. We have Taurus energy out here now, Venusian energy. So maybe with this death and moon card here, something has come to an end. Either a connection, a job, a way of life. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant for you, Libra, but this is giving me the energy of getting the news or the clarity, especially with this full moon, that a connection is indeed over with that Scorpio energy. Now, Two of Swords to end this first spread. It's like maybe there was a part of you or said person, situation, take it as it resonates, that was ignoring the situation. You didn't really want to see the truth or the what word am I looking for? The clarity perhaps in the situation. But with this Scorpio full moon, baby, it came in blazing, because the Page of Swords is all about communication, okay? The pages are all about bringing the news, hearing the news, sharing the news. So that's what I'm getting, Libra. Let's clarify, though. Clarify the moon for my Libras, please, Holy Spirit. Thank you. The Tower. Wow. Fears and worry. I think what this is, though, when I look at this Tower and the moon clarified by the Tower, is that maybe your fear was this Tower moment. Maybe something was bubbling beneath the surface of your emotions, Libra, or this could be someone you're dealing with, where it's like, I know eventually this has to come to light. These emotions have to be dealt with. And I do feel like this Scorpio full moon has something to do with it. Now, if this does not resonate at all, Libra, you're just like, what the hell is she talking about? I would check out another Libra reading or another placement of yours. This is very clear. Clarify the Tower, the Emperor, Aries. Yeah, I think, you know what? With the moon, the Tower, and the Emperor, I feel like where there was fear, where there was worry, where there were things hidden, with this Tower coming through, we know Tower energy brings the destruction. It brings the ending. Emperor, there was an action being taken. Now, even though this death card is ending, transformation, there is someone on a horse that looks to be moving, okay? So I feel like whatever came up from the surface, it caused the Tower moment, which, and then in turn possibly had you to take action towards something or someone, Libra. Or this could be somebody taking action towards you. Let's clarify the death card for Libra. Clarify death, please. Clarify death, please. Thank you. Wow, Seven of Swords. Okay. Clarify death, Seven of Swords. Thank you. Wow. Ten of Wands. Yeah, I think you were just tired of pretending. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ten of Wands. Whatever deceit, trickery, lies, manipulation, whether this is you or someone else, Libra, it came to an end. It's like with this Tower, you knew that you had to clear this energy from your energy field, or you had to come clean about something, or, you know, someone felt this way about you. It was like something had to be revealed and an ending, something with an ending here, Libra, where it's like, I'm tired of hiding who I am. I'm tired of carrying this burden, trying to keep things together. I'm tired of holding my emotions to myself. It's going to be different stories for different people. But I do believe that whatever this full moon brought up for you, Libra, there was an epiphany. There was clarity of like, no, I cannot continue to move this way. I cannot continue to be with this person. I cannot continue this job or this friendship, whatever it is, or this habit. For some of you guys, I heard a habit. Clarify the Page of Swords. What communication came in? Thank you. Temperance, Judgment. Oh my gosh. If this isn't a spiritual download, I don't know what this is, Libra. This reading is very transformational, very spiritual, okay? Sagittarius, Judgment, Major Arcana for Scorpio. More Scorpio energy. You had an epiphany. I mean, that's just really, even the Judgment card in itself is, I always say, this is my wake-up call card. But with the Page of Swords, you definitely got some sort of spiritual download, wake-up call. You could have had a dream. For some of you guys, I'm hearing a dream about, hey, you need to do this. You need to change this. Or even there was a relative or an ancestor or, you know, a spiritual guide, because Temperance also stands for like guardian angel. It's my guardian angel card. That came through and was like, no, we're going to pull you out of this, Libra. We're going to go ahead and give you what you need, the clarity, the Tower moment, whatever, so you can, I heard, get a redo or a fresh start. Clarify the Hierophant. Now, I was picking up relationship energy with this Hierophant card, but I don't see any cups out here just yet. It's, I don't, to be quite honest, but this could be a job even. Five of Pentacles, yeah. Some of you all left a job, a relationship. Someone could have left you, or you could have got, you know, quote unquote left behind. But trust and believe with this very spiritual energy, Libra, this was not a mistake. You did the right thing. Or if you were even forced out of a position, a relationship, a home, even for some of you guys, that was the right decision. Clarify the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, the Devil. Yeah. There was something here about control, because I also look at Hierophant card as like principles, government principalities, just, you know, unions, jobs. With the Devil, this is something that had you bound. Something could have been using money or something or someone, a job, a person could have been using money to manipulate you, to make you feel like you didn't have enough. They could have threatened to fire you, put you out, stop paying you, end a relationship or a contract, whatever it is. It was definitely a time like this had a hold on you. And I said addiction or some addictive behavior, and the Devil came out. Whatever this was or is, Libra, had a hold on you. And this Tower, if it has not yet come in to cause an ending, it is. I can't make it up. Ten of Swords underneath the deck. I'm gonna take that. You were waiting for, you know, Libra, trigger warning. If this ain't you, maybe it's the person you're dealing with, or this ain't your reading. Some of you just been ignoring this for too long. You didn't want to see the toxicity. You didn't want to see that it was in alignment, was not in alignment. You didn't want to see the truth of yourself or another person, a job, a situation, addiction. And that Tower came in to end all that shit. Okay? And you had no other choice, or will have no other choice, but to take action on this, Libra, and to leave it behind. So, wow. Okay, sheesh. Let's get some advice, Libra. Sending some love your way. This is pretty intense reading, but very spiritual, highly spiritual. And I do believe there's new beginnings on the horizon for you. Powerful new ones at that. So what's the advice for my Libras, Holy Spirit, that resonate with this reading? Five of Swords, Sun, Seven of Wands. Wow. Protect your happiness at all costs. This, again, the Sun, Leo energy, this could literally have something to do with the connection. There was something about this connection. Maybe you're being asked to block out a connection, to protect a connection that you really want, that's healthy, that makes you happy. You may need to protect that and block anyone with this Five of Swords that wants to come in and interfere or cause problems. Or if this isn't a connection, the Sun equals happiness. Protect your happiness at all costs. Block any negativity out. Set up firm boundaries. That is a strong message, Libra. Your happiness is at stake here. Okay, because there is, I told you, after this destruction and all this chaos, there was happiness coming in. Your advice, protect it at all costs. Do not let, this Five of Swords, jealousy, interference, gossip, slander, lies, manipulation come in and taint whatever this happiness is for you, Libra. And that's going to be different for everybody, okay? Set firm boundaries. Wow. Okay, well, very powerful reading, Libra. If that resonated, I would love to know how in the comments. If you are not a subscriber yet, I would love to have you as a member of our growing tribe. Otherwise, see you next time. Peace.